who they want to vote for. So I think you're wrong for that. Point blank, period.
I, you think I'm wrong for
Yeah, I
what?
would agree.
Because
My
you
point
saying
was
because
just
she black, so the
uh,
black people won't vote for her because she black.
I don't agree with
That's
that,
what the fuck
Jared.
you said. And the only
Okay,
reason why I'm cussing is because you be cussing.
hold on, hold on now, slow down. You're gonna watch that little potty mouth now. Okay, let's do that. First of all, no. This ain't the Section 8 office. Okay, let's do that. Let's calm that down. Okay, hold on. Let me deal with you for a minute. You're not gonna do that. Okay. You are not about to get an EBT card right now, so you're not gonna call up here just talking any kind of way, Jerica. All right. You're gonna have to articulate yourself. And you're gonna have some decorum, okay? Now go ahead, Jerica. Now what's your whole thing? I don't even know what you're babbling about, ma'am. Unmute your microphone.
Okay, but see, we gotta listen to you. I listened to you yesterday. I was at work on my break. I listened to you talk about something, and you was cussing people out. You just told that man he called you
No,
boo.
no, I was
But
I don't
it's
curse
cool
people.
for you to
No,
cuss somebody out.
no, I don't. No, slow, ma'am. Slow that little Section 8 mouth down. I wasn't cursing nobody out because I don't do that. I don't curse people out. I wasn't cursing anybody out. So what are you talking about, ma'am? You're just saying stuff, Jerica. What are you talking about? Unmute your microphone, ma'am. Jerica, unmute your microphone. Are you still babbling? She's
No,
probably still
no,
talking. There you
no. You keep on putting me on mute or
okay.
something. But listen, you talking about your Section 8
Right.
ass and shit. I ain't never been no
You're
Section
right.
8. You here? You but is you black or something? Or are you just down in all black people because you got a little bit of money or something? I don't understand that. You just could say it out Section 8 ass. My Section 8 ass. You wrong for
Yeah,
that.
because
I
you
ain't about to
sound
listen to your bullshit.
because you sound unarticulate and hood radish, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. You sound very hood radish. Okay, and that's why I'm saying that, ma'am. And I still haven't understood the gist of what you're even babbling about. You're not very good at articulating yourself, ma'am. You're just babbling and saying stuff. And you said that people shouldn't vote for folks just because they're black. I actually agree with you. And you're babbling so much you don't understand that I agree with you on that.
You just
So
call me a hood rat because the
yes,
way I talk.
a hood rat. Yes,
A
that's
hood rat.
yes.
May
And
God bless you, because you
you know,
ain't nothing but the devil. You talk highly about shit, but you ain't nothing but the devil, honey. You to call
ma'am,
me Section 8 hoe or a hood
ma'am,
rat.
ma'am, I'm looking at your pictures. The devil is the person who sold you that clip-on ponytail. That's the devil. Okay, you're too old for baby hair and a
Ooh, I ain't never wear no clip on ponytail. That's African.
sweetie. You're too old for baby hair and a clip-on ponytail. You look like a
You
former
got
crack.
the wrong person, baby. I pay $200 for my hair African braided.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't
man,
wear ponytails. I want wigs or nothing. But if I do, why is you judging somebody else? There you
uh,
go with the judging shit. You a
because
Section 8 clip on ponytail. Your mom probably had a clip on ponytail when she
no,
had you. Your
ma'am.
sister probably got a clip on ponytail, but you ain't talking shit about her?
But I'm looking at you.
Man,
I'm looking,
uh,
ma'am, I'm
I
looking
bet
at
you $1 million. Ain't
ma'am,
shit.
ma'am,
Ain't no wig, ain't
ma'am,
no ponytail that's clipped.
ma'am. You're very big backed. All right, you're very big backed, and you got contact lenses, and you got a very strong face. You look like a light skinned Lou Rawls in the
Oh,
face,
Jesus Christ, I got hazel eyes, baby. Oh, Jesus
ma'am,
Christ. On my
ma'am,
Jesus Christ, baby.
ma'am. You got contact lenses. You got on contact lenses and struggle edges, ma'am. All right, the struggle is real,
There you
beloved.
go, judging
I'm
somebody.
not judging, ma'am, but
I,
your edges look like chocolate Dippin' Dots, ma'am. I have to say something, ma'am. There has to be an intervention here. We have to do something about this, ma'am. This
listen here. I'm not about to argue with you. On Jesus
ma'am,
Christ, my eyes is hazel.
you some game, and you got your boobs all in the camera, ma'am. Boobs and belly don't go together, ma'am.
Your
Okay,
mama probably had it. Your
no,
daughter.
no, ma'am. You trying to get somebody to lift that stomach up and go up in that nasty vajayjay, and that's why you're upset. No, you're not taking any offers, ma'am.
There you go, judging
I'm
somebody.
not judging, beloved, but your energy is very hostile for somebody who's strong in the face, ma'am. Your face is too strong for this hostile energy. You need to be humble, ma'am. You need to be cooking something.
I just got
Go
done
find
cooking.
somebody. find somebody to cook something for instead of eating all the food and being hostile. You're not cute enough for hostility,
Your
ma'am.
mama. Your mama.
No,
How about that?
ma'am, you need humbleness in your life. Okay? Not with that strong face, beloved. Okay,
Your
that's all.
mama. How about that? You keep
No,
on
no, no.
muting me. You keep on muting me though every time I say something.
No, but
So you
no,
said my eyes are fake.
this
I get
is
it from my mom and my dad.
no, you
I
got
get it
that
from my mom and dad. My hazel eyes, baby.
no, you got that from lens crafters, ma'am, and that really didn't help you and that strong face. You dig? The hazel eyes, you look like a saber-toothed hood rat. It just makes you look more ugly and exotic. Okay, and that's not a good thing, beloved. So I'm trying to have an intervention here. You need to have the right disposition for your facial structure. You just don't have the right
Your
disposition.
mama.
No,
You
no,
keep
no.
on muting me though, but I came out the
I'm
some eyes,
ma'am.
baby. Came out the hazel eyes, baby.
No, 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 no,
So,
no.
but you hear you discussing about the truth or whatever and all that. You
Okay.
don't even know the truth. You judging people. You
What's
judging
the
people
truth? What's
of
the
looking
truth?
on the outside, baby. I bet you $2 million. My hair long as hell. I ain't never wore no or no fake ass ponytail. That's
Okay,
put in.
ma'am,
Now
ma'am,
because you looking at some shit, I don't know, but I don't give a fuck.
ma'am,
I don't
ma'am.
give a fuck what you saying. Ain't shit on my body fake as
I know
ain't nothing.
because
My
you
eyes
got
depends. I can.
ma'am, and you got one of them weird bills. I'm looking at more of your pictures. You got a big stomach and no ass, and that's why you're probably hostile.
My
You
ass
have
is big, and it's
no
not fake.
no
It's
ass
big
is
enough for me. It's good enough for me. I don't buy no fake ass or titties. It's good enough
ma'am,
for me. But you say
ma'am. Your ass look like Gru from
there you go,
Despicable Me.
judging a female, judging some.
Yes, ma'am. Your ass is very funny looking. You got ass like a minion. Your ass is horrible. You very bad built, ma'am. You're hostile and bad built, ma'am. You're built like a weeble wobble. You're built like a musty Teletubby. What's wrong with you, ma'am? You got to get it together, beloved. You can't be this hostile with that bad build.
Well, the niggas like it. Famous rappers like it. So
Yeah, yes, niggas in jail who need somebody to bring care packages to them. Yes, you look like the kind of chick who helps smuggle drugs into prisons. Yes, you're a drug mule or something. Yeah, they always
but I
get them.
probably did. I probably did.
Yes, they get bad built broads like you to snuggle in drugs in that bad body because it already looks like you got a kilo of cocaine in your stomach. So yes, it can just slip on through the
You talk about
cracks.
cocaine. Bitch, you look like you do cocaine. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you can
How about
smuggle drugs
that? How
under
about that? How
to
about
them
that?
to
How
that
about
big
that?
back. You can you can hide all types of narcotics in there, beloved. Anyway, Jericho, what city are you in? You're in Atlanta, by the way, dear.
No. I don't even
Okay.
know who you is. I should have never got on here, but I'll be listening to the way you
It's okay.
talking to people.
Why did you get
Like,
in? If you how did wait?
but you
How
don't
you
want nobody
even
talking
in
to your
here?
mama like that. You don't want
Ma'am, why are you in here? You don't know who I am. You clearly know who I am. I don't follow you. I don't like following weird, strong faced people with bad bills. So you follow me, ma'am. You're in my space. So how do you not know who I am, beloved?
no, I don't know who you is.
Yes,
No.
well,
You
ma'am. I
probably,
know
I
who you
probably
are.
follow somebody and somebody
I,
follow you and I follow you or
I
something. I
know who
don't
you
fucking
are.
know.
I know who you
No,
are.
you don't. You know shit about
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Everybody knows the Muffin Man who lives on Hood Rat Lane. So yes, you're the Muffin Man. That's how you built like
you
a
sit
big
here and
ass,
talk
like a
about
big,
people. Like that's
like
not
a big ass bran muffin with feet. That's what you're built like. So you're the Muffin Man. So we all know the Muffin Man. Anyway, anyway, Jerica. Oh, she left. Okay, all right. Oh, let me get Major back in here. Yeah, with that horrible shape, talking crap. Major, what's up, brother?
Man, that's Jerica Janae Bims. We work quick over here.
Okay.
Section 8 Shawty, welfare queen who sells hot struggle plates, right? Out, she sells she she sells Tariq. She
Yeah.
sells hot struggle plates, marked up the price in a house that smelled like wet pit bulls and backwoods. But look, got the audacity to overcharge you for a plate. Talking about this homemade.
Good Lord. The struggle is real.
Man,
Right.
she hey, hold on, I'm gonna tell you this. So I did a little recon, right?
Yeah.
Found out that's one of little Plies busted babies. So
Uh-oh.
she retweets a lot of Ply stuff, and she's always in his timeline. See, we work quick over here. You got to
Yeah.
be more strategic and quick witty with this stuff. But yeah, she's one of Ply's friends, and so I believe Ply's probably sent her over here,
Yeah.
just like oh boy, Luke Campbell sent them other people after you too.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
So that's what
My,
that is.
good looking out on that. Yeah, I was wondering where this weird chick comes from. Okay. All right. Jerica, did Ply send you over? Let me finish talking to my brother, the Abyss. Go ahead, Abyss.
Yeah, Jerica's gone. Sorry, the Abyss thing's a little like gamer thing. Like, I'm not a heavy
Oh,
gamer, but I also don't want this page associated with my real life.
of course.
Um, so that's just a nickname. But yeah, I was just talking about Kamala and her lineage and what that has to do with our FBA population and the interests of Black Americans. Now, I know we don't vote as a monolith, and I believe we would have more power if we did. However, I don't want to take away from the individuality of everyone, including people like yourself, who
Right.
typically aren't, uh, you know, you don't typically fall in the stereotype of a Black Democrat or what have you.
Right. Right.
Um, yeah, totally lost myself in all of that jargon. I honestly don't even know where to start, but I do want to ask you one question.
Go ahead, brother.
Do you think Trump has an honest chance of winning this election?
Oh yeah,
Yes or no?
he does. Oh yes, he does.
Really?
He absolutely does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He has a
What
chance of
makes you
winning
say that? Well,
because
I
Trump.
well, yes, yes. Obviously it's 50-50.
Yeah, yeah. Because
But I believe his
post.
and I
Go ahead.
believe not. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off. My bad. I'm just going to get this out. Historically, elections have been won by people that raise the most money in modern elections. That is, not
Hmm.
some war, some general. Especially George Washington, Ulysses S. Grant, Eisenhower. Those folks. Um, I don't think Trump has raised the most money, and the amount of time that Kamala raised just as much money as Trump has right now for his campaign in particular was raised in a matter of less than a week, at that 72 hours. And I just don't think, cuz I'm not one to, say I'm completely on one side. I would consider myself an independent,
Right.
and I don't think Trump has the ability to win over independents anymore. But I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the corporate sector, they're the ones giving Kamala a lot of money. They have a vested interest in Kamala and the Democrats winning because there's a lot of things from the corporate structure and the liberal Hollywood structure. They're giving a lot of money on that end. So it's coming from the top, a lot of that money. It's not on the
Oh yeah,
grassroots.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So let's be very clear. And Trump has been very critical of some of the corporate people and especially the liberal media. He's been very critical of them. But Trump does have a lot of on the ground support. He has a very strong base. And if Trump can peel off some of the black votes, just a very small fraction, that will swing this thing for real, for real. And the thing is with Kamala, they can only hide her for so long. They're going to try to hide her as much as they can because they know she doesn't talking and speaking about issues. That's not her strong point, you see.
No,
So,
no, she definitely, you like you were saying, you can't dig up a personality on her. I think you can dig up a personality, but you were saying, which I agree with, you can't really understand her exact stance on a couple of issues, right?
right.
And I know.
She's
Mhm.
doesn't stand on anything. She just babbles, and they know that's a weak point. So the only thing that the media has done and the Democrats have done is just attack Trump, just like at the DNC. Everything was
Mhm.
about attacking Trump to get the focus off her and her lack of personality. So I don't know if they can keep that charade up for so long. And if Trump really does some real grassroots stuff and holler at some of the black voters and really get a significant number of the black vote, that's going to be a problem for the Democrats. That's why they're upset with me for even putting an olive branch out for the Democrats and the Republicans to bring Kamala over here, to bring Trump over here, to have a sit down with me so that we can talk about what can be done for the black community. Because they know if Trump sits down with me, that might be a problem for the Democrats because that will win, possibly, that would win over a lot of black voters. So,
Yeah, I think a personal conversation with you, like he has been doing with a couple of other celebrities, would be really cool because I think he definitely dropped the ball at the NABJ. I think
yeah, yeah.
I
The,
yeah
they were working like Democratic shills. Yeah, so that was kind of an
yeah.
anti thing, and it was really in bad faith. And I don't really like how that went down because that's not real journalism. If you're a journalist, you don't shill for a particular party. That's not what you do. You see, you got to be
Well, I
objective.
don't think they were doing exactly that. I think they were just coming at him how anybody that is is a critic and is critical about the things that our politicians do. Now, I will
No,
agree if Kamala was sitting there, if I will
no, no.
agree if Kamala was sitting there, I don't think they would have done the same thing.
Right, right, right. Let's be. They were attacking. They wouldn't have done that to Kamala. They, whenever they get around Kamala, they give her softball questions like, "What's it like? What do you and Doug like to eat?" It's real softballish. They were attacking Trump. They were attacking him. And even Steve Harvey, when he was interviewing Kamala, he was saying, I ain't gonna be asking her tough questions. I'm gonna throw you a lob so you can alley hoop." So they're all acting as shields for the Democratic Party. So it is what it is. Let me get my sister Brooke in the building. Sister Brooke, what's up, beloved?
Hello, good night. How are you?
How are you, sis?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. I just have a couple of points.
Yes.
Oh, before I forget though, before I get to my points, there's a reparations meeting. What is it exactly called? New York State County Community Commission on Reparations Remedies public meeting tomorrow at 1:30 in Albany.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know how to post things in on the jumbotron, so I don't know how to do that.
Okay, it's all
But
right.
I'll post the link on my Twitter. But my points.
Yes.
Um, I wanted to say that the first thing is when he was talking about didn't Kamala have the black experience? Number one, if you can flip flop your races, that's not the black experience in America. We
Right.
cannot change races. We can't be one race on Monday and another race on Tuesday and
Right.
another race on Wednesday. That's not the black experience. So that alone would, discount her experience from being the same as ours.
Yes, indeed.
I also wanted to make a point that I mentioned this before about the Democrats basically have a history of faking donors. We have to remember that when Donna Brazil was the head of the DNC, they were broke. They were bankrupt. The DNC
Mm,
was bankrupt, and it was Black Lives Matter who saved them because they were funneling the donations from Black Lives Matter during the George Floyd protests to the Democratic Party. Like I said, in New York, we see what our Democratic mayor has been doing and what have revealed on him, how they were faking donors. Big, it would come from one huge donor, and then they would take all their employees and force them to be donors as well, like
wow.
giving them money and things like that. And then one more point is when you were talking about softball questions, child.
Mm,
She tried to have a sit down with Angela Rye. Now you know Angela Rye is on her side, right?
yeah.
And Angela Rye asked her who was her favorite rapper alive, and she said Tupac again.
Oh,
And Angela Rye was like, "Somebody alive, like girl, like." And Angela Rye was like, "This is not even a hard question." And she said, "Angela, move on,
wow.
move on." She
Wow.
couldn't even do that right. So yeah, they're gonna keep trying to hide her because she can't. She can't even take the lob.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, this woman does not have no black experience. There's no black experience with this woman because she ain't from our culture. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. All right, let's get Mookum X. Mookum, a lot of people in here. Shout out to everybody in here. We got damn near 1,400 people in this lovely space. in the middle of the night. Mookum X. What's up, Mookum? All right. All right, let's get Lando or Mookum, and then we'll get Lando. Let's get Lando.
What up, though, Flex? Man, it seemed like it's a full moon tonight with with these callers, dog.
Oh, God, it's off the chain, man.
I say at 3 in the morning is wild, but to explain what my man said, he's like, okay, what do we mean by her black experience? So first, when you look her up and understand her history, first you have a mom that is East Indian. So you
Right.
don't get that. So number one, she's an immigrant. Next, you have a dad that is a Jamaican. He is an immigrant.
Yep.
Their family moved to Canada. So you're going to school, and a good percentage of your life, you went out the country. And if you ever been in Canada, there's a lot of immigrants. You
Yeah.
come back home, and when you decide to get married, you choose a white man.
Hmm.
So, and you can marry whoever you want, but when you look at everything, if you look at all she been around immigrants, her parents are immigrants. When she get in office, if she become president, what type of laws and bills do you expect her to sign? She's
Yeah.
going to be pro-immigration, is going to completely hinder us. And when she was on a Breakfast Club and Charlemagne asked her, do you support reparations? And she clearly told us, no, I'm not going to do anything specifically for black people. And the
Hmm.
last thing before I land my plane, so reading her book, right? So she did the Audible version of her book. She goes for about 30 minutes straight articulating on how black people has been systematically, hindered in the legal system. She's just like, oh, black people is more likely to get pulled over. Black people more like for 30 minutes straight. So if you're gonna tell us how educated you are on what's going on, because you're in the legal system, so you understand it. But to go on a Breakfast Club and say I'm not going to do anything directly for it, so she should be number one reparation advocate if you think about it. So that's to answer my man
Yes,
question. She
indeed.
don't have no black experience.
Real talk. And also what she does, and I found this was despicable what she did. She'll talk about the experience that we've had as foundational black Americans, and then she'll flip it, just like she did with the Freedmen's Bank, talking about the Freedmen's Bank, talking about how our ancestors were finessed out of their money with the Freedmen's Bank, and then she flipped it into, well, the idea of the Freedmen's Bank was for everybody to have economic freedom and everybody. So today, blacks and Latinos and Asians, we're going to do this for everybody. So she uses our history and our suffering and the things that happened to us that we fought for in our lineage to empower everybody. It becomes a lift all program. And you know those lift all programs, when you lift everybody else up, that means everybody gets to stay on top of us, and we only get the crumbs that trickle down from everybody else eating. That's why those lift all programs, you gotta stop going along with them. Let these people explain what the programs are. And when they start talking about minority, distressed communities, and all of that stuff, that's the trick bag. Number one to you, hop in.
Yes, sir. Thank you for letting me on.
Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. One thing that I've noticed is that FBA spaces and things like that. Yeah, I disagree with a lot of the. Not a lot. Some of the people say and different artifacts they bring up and everything else.
Like what?
I like CRU. Right, like he's in the space right now. We've talked about different things, and he sent me some different things, and it's not like I like I said I disagree, but I can't prove him wrong. Just come with facts.
All right, hold on. Let's watch the language, by the way, because we got young people in here. So
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
there we go.
My
Let's
bad.
watch.
My bad. My
Now,
bad.
now, you a white guy, by the way?
I guess you could say that. I don't know. My
Oh,
dad looks like Montel Williams.
oh, really?
Yeah, he had a
Where,
natural afro, bro.
where's he from?
So supposedly we're Hispanic, but he don't look like any of my family, man. Gene
What,
Skip.
what
So
part of South?
that might be Moorish.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I know.
What part of South America are they from?
No, no, not South America. So we're from America, sir.
Okay, but they're Hispanic, so that means they're from somewhere either South America, Central America, or the Caribbean. Which one?
No, it's from the Iberian Peninsula.
No, that's Spanish. That's just Spanish.
That's
His
Hispanic.
Hispanic is here. Where here are they from?
If you look at history, you'll know that they did, whoever they are, they changed the words. Hispanic is Iberian Peninsula. It's Spain.
No, 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 no. The people I've been over, I've been to Spain. Nobody there calls themselves Hispanic. They just
No, they don't. No, they don't because they don't have to.
right. The people over here do. So, what part
Yeah,
of the Western Hemisphere is your family from,
the
sir?
Dixiecrats and all that shit.
No, 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 no.
Um,
What part of South or Central America is your family from?
neither. We actually came directly to America from
From
Spain.
no,
Yeah, we did.
no.
Yeah, and
When
we
did
are
they
Hispanic.
Spain? Because you don't have people immigrating from Spain over here in large numbers anymore. So
No, not
when did they?
anymore. Not anymore.
So what do you? Okay, when did they
I'm
come?
from New Mexico, bro. If that
Yeah,
helps you out.
are you a Mexican?
No, they hate me.
Your people didn't immigrate here from Spain.
Yeah, they did.
What year?
Uh, before America was America.
Okay, you just babbling. Okay, you're not gonna sit here
I'm
and babble.
babbling. Not
Okay, you're
not.
not gonna sit your ass here lying. Okay, this is a Cuban or something. You're not gonna sit here lying now. You're not gonna sit here lying. Okay, because he's just trying to make up his lies as he go along. This is like some kind of Cuban or something, or Colombian. People didn't come over here. They didn't immigrate here from Spain. No, they didn't. They've been here. No, that ain't true. That is not true. You wouldn't be in the United States. It's very rare. The Spanish came, but most of them went in to the Caribbean and Central America and South America. That's where they settled mostly. And over in California and all of that, when it was a Mexican territory, he's capping. All right. All right, Wave. Hop in. Wait, let me get Wave. Hold on. Let me get these people. Yeah, this dude sounds like a Mexican. He just didn't want to admit that or something. All right. Wave, what's going on, man? Wave. Hop on, dude. Okay, he's not saying
Thank you
nothing.
so
Y'all,
much, Mr. Tariq. It's an honor to
there you
speak
go.
with you, sir.
How you doing, Wave? Where you from, Wave?
I'm doing all right. I'm in the
Where
U.S.
you
That's
from?
about as detailed as I'll get. But I'm a white American Republican.
There you go. There you go. What part of Europe is your family from?
Well, I've got on my mom's side, I've got Irish
In
mostly.
German. In
Yeah,
German, right?
and my father's yeah. There's some German, yeah, and on my father's side, it's mostly just East European.
Yeah, a lot of white Republicans claim German. I noticed that. But so what's on your mind, Wave?
Well, well, for starters, I do support reparations in some form. I'm not exactly sure which form or how much money that would be or how that would work, but I do support it. I believe that the Black community is owed some debt for the past wrongdoings. But I'm
But
curious, what's that?
there's a
Oh,
but there.
well, the but is one thing I'm trying to understand. I understand what a tether is and how they don't really fall under the FBA umbrella because they kind of migrated from other countries. They weren't actually like direct slaves in the United
Right.
States, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or direct descendants of slaves. But
Right.
what I'm trying to understand is, do you draw a distinction between um, descendants of white slave owners and black slave owners, or do you feel that
Oh,
reparations are owed to descendants of black slave owners as well? I know it was a very small number, but I'm just wondering if those are included. And thank you so much for allowing me the microphone
Right.
and to ask a question, sir.
Right, okay, and let me tackle those things. Number one, the black slave owners, it was a very small number, and the black slave owners, what they were doing was different from the white slave owners because many black people would buy their relatives out of slavery. So on paper, they were quote unquote slave owners, but they were just buying their family for the most part. Now, you did have a few handful of mixed race people who were colored, who many of those guys had white fathers and they were slave owners and they had non-relatives. It was a very small percentage of those, but for the most part they were buying their family, so it's a different thing. And also the pointing out each individual slave owner, we're not doing that. We're looking at the entire US government because the United States government as a whole was complicit in slavery. We couldn't get out of slavery because of the US government. The US government had the Fugitive Slave Act, where they would go across state lines bringing back black people who escaped bondage.
Yo, this was a clip of Tariq roasting some linebacker built Kamala Harris voter. She thought she was in an episode of Love and Hip Hop with all that yelling. She probably went to Jamaica and paid them RAF dudes to give her some extra services. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some more Democratic shills joining these spaces. Camel Toe Harris going to be working overdrive this month. But yeah, I'm not going to say too much before YouTube start tripping. Anyway, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Follow me on Twitter, that's where I'm the most active on. And also make sure to follow me on Rumble. That's where I post videos in case they get taken down on here.